Hi, this is Vineet David, Assistant Professor of B-Spine, SNS Institutions. So today we are going to look into the topic of time management in a project management. So what is the time management? Not alone in this projects, the time management is more important as well as in our day-to-day life. So the time management should be in a proper way where we should assign our task in a proper times. So every hours of our work time we should allocate different kinds of tasks, and it should be scheduled with a time so that we can complete it, and no backlogs will be availed in our time periods. So, time estimate techniques. So, first in this project management, task analysis. We should make an analysis for the task and break down the task into smaller, measurable steps to estimate time more accurately. So, yes, in this point of time, we should calculate how much hours will it take to complete one project which we have taken. So, we should split the project, and we should measure how much time will take for one process. So we do have a process set up in the project, so that we should test how much the time requires to complete one process, so that we can identify how much the time will take to complete this project. So historical data, refer the past project records to estimate the time requires for requiring task. So we should analyze the past data of the project. So we should analyze the part if the project is exist in the before. If any other peoples are doing this project, we should analyze how much time did they take to complete this project, what are all the strategies have they gone through to complete this project, so how they made the split ups in the project to make it accomplished. So we should analyze that historical data, and it is one of the kind most important. And we should have we will have a clear idea what should do on the projects. And next, build in extra time for unforeseen delay and challenges that may arise. Okay, in some point of times, we the situational things cannot be measured with this time package which we are going to assign for a project. So either the tool cannot be processed on that time properly, or else any system error can be occurred. So on that point of time, we should add that things also into the project, and we should calculate the overall times. So we should not calculate the accurate time how much it should be taken. It is okay to measure how much the time will require for to complete the project, but also considering all the factors which is going to affect the project, which should be also analyzed, and it should be inserted the time management into the projects. So developing a project schedule. So yes, we should fix a clear milestones to our projects. So we should phrase a milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3 to our project, so that we can easily identify how much the situations we have crossed in this projects, how much of task has been completed in this projects, and dependencies. So identify the task dependencies to ensure a proper sequence and avoid delay. So the sequence of the project, it should start, the project will be given, and we should segregate the projects into sequence. So we should allocate everything in a proper way, so that the sequence may fall 1 to 10 or like 10 to 1. We should phrase that sequence so that no mistakes can be occurred in the middle of the time. So okay, resource allocation, assign the right person and tool to each task for effective execution. So yes, a person who is expert in doing codings, he should be the person to code that. No other person can code it. So choosing a right person for the right task will make your project to complete in a right time. Critical path method and Gantt chart. So critical path method is nothing but identifying the sequence of tasks that determines the total project durations. So yes, we can identify the total path of the duration. So this total project contains these much of hours. So we should plan on weekly or daily basis to allocate the works to the employees. So we can identify the work schedules through this process. Gantt chart is nothing but we can which will represent the project schedules and dependencies between the tasks. Monitoring process. So we should monitor everybody with the tools which can easily identified by the tool where the performance is increased or decreased, how the project is going, will this project be effective for the growth of the companies. So everything should be monitored and it should be reallocated to the peoples accordingly. Yes, prioritizing the task and setting goals. So categorize task as urgent, important, urgent, not important, not urgent, important, or not urgent, not important. So these are all the phrases which we are going to use in a time management of project management. So yes, urgent and important is a file where it is very urgent and it is something important to submit it off. So it should be given a higher priority to complete the task. It is urgent, but it is not that important. So yes, we need to complete that work, but it can take some time to complete that work. So it can be completed within a week or within a month. So it is urgent. It is something we have to complete it, but it is not that much important for people to submit it off. So not urgent but important. So the time duration, it is not that much rushed with the peoples, so it is not that much urgent, but it is an important file to complete it off. At the end of the day, we should complete that file and submit it. Not urgent and not important, this file can be worked whenever they want, or like whenever they are free, or whenever they get time to do that off. So that is called not urgent or not important. Specific, smart goals. Yes, set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound goals to stay focused. Task batching. Group similar tasks together to improve efficiencies and minimize context switching. So, yes, we have gone through how we should maintain our time into our projects. So, this is how we should follow everything in our time management so that people can easily get into the projects and work according to the steps, and we can easily make a sequence of flow and monitor it how much the project is completed. So that is all for the day now. Thank you so much.